What's going on, guys? Okay, so before you do anything, if you want to play Starfield on the Steam Deck, you'll have to follow these instructions because these are the best settings you're going to get. The Steam Deck is not really made to play a game with this much graphical fidelity, and look, it's just not made to do it. So here we go. Before we get started, before you do anything, before you even boot up the game, head over to the properties, go down to compatibility, and then make sure you force use a specific Steam Play compatibility tool. It needs to be Proton Experimental. Make sure you got that. Then, once you boot up the game, the screen is actually going to look like it freezes. Just tap the screen, it'll start up, and then head over to the settings. And you're going to go to Display. I'm going to zoom in here a little bit. All right, now here you're going to basically have everything on low, basically. You can have the screen full screen, because, my God, can you imagine if you couldn't even have that? All right, so shadow's going to be low, indirect lighting, reflections, particle quality, volumetric lighting, crowd density, motion blur. I don't even have that on usually. All these are going to be low. Make sure your VSync is off, your upscaling off, sharpening, and make sure you have your film grain at 0. That's important too. Everything else can be on, pretty low settings. Now this is what you're going to see once you turn it on. You'll see in the top left corner the frames per second. Look, you're not going to get great frames per second on the Steam Deck. You're not. But it's going to look all right. Like, look at this. This doesn't look too bad. Now, this isn't a combat area. I've tried this in a combat. It's fine. The frames go down to like 15 to 13. And that, for a lot of people, that might not work for you. But, hey, this is the Steam Deck. You're not going to, you shouldn't expect much. But anyway, it looks good. It runs pretty good. You can turn a few more things off. And you can get that frame rate up to like 25 maybe outside of combat, and then again it'll still be in the teens after that. But I wanted to make this video for you guys so you could see how to run this game. It does run on Steam Deck. Mostly everything has to be low, and it has to be Proton Experimental. This one is for you guys. I hope you like it. Let me know in the comments down below what you think, if it's working for you. I assume that Steam will eventually have a fix so it runs a little bit better than this, but for the time being, this is what we got. All right, thanks guys. Bye-bye.